What's up guys, Grant here, and today I'm bringing you a reaction to the World Cup qualifier, England versus Slovakia. Slovakia versus England, it was in Slovakia, whatever. What a boring old game it was to watch. England dominated the game, we had chance after chance after chance, but couldn't break them down. And I suppose Allardyce is getting there with the team. I'd like to see a little bit different play from Allardyce, I guess. It was quite obvious he was going to go long to Harry Kane and try and press that way. I don't know. I feel like he needs to get to grips with the squad that he's been training with the past week. But I guess he's going to get there. And if it hadn't been for Lallana, I'd probably look at this game a little bit differently. Let's start off with the defence. Let's do defence midfield and attack. Let's do that. The defence was very good as a whole. Stones is looking quite good. Hearts didn't have much to do in the game really, so. And the fullbacks are looking good. I'd like to see the fullbacks overlap the wingers a lot more. Hodgson put that in place and Allardyce taken it away. But I think the overlapping was quite a key part to, I don't know, how we attack and how we get round defences. And I don't know, Walker and Rose are still pushing quite high up the field. I like that. I think it gives the fullbacks and the midfield from the opposition more to think about. But we lacked in movement. We really lacked in movement in the midfield. Because we get the ball at the halfway line, there'd be 11 men behind that ball from Slovakia, and there'd be no movement. We need to get that ball. We need to get people running. We need to get the wingers cutting in and making chances. Ali came on. Ali was our first substitution, and he changed the game up quite. He was making runs. He was creating chances. The one thing we lacked was giving Rooney the ball. Also, Lallana and Sterling looked very lively down the wings. I like that. I think Lallana got unlucky on a couple of occasions. He hit the post with a great shot, and in the 95th minute of a 94-minute game, yeah, thanks Slovakia, dragging that one out. Lallana finally got his goal after 24 games, I think it is, that he hasn't scored in. Proud, quite happy for him. Happy that we got 3 points on the board in this qualifier. And I think we can kick on from that. I think it's the hardest team we've got to face, and we're beating them away. That's good. It's good for us. And I think Allardyce, if no one, I'm not going to say no one liked Hodgson. I'm not going to say no one liked Hodgson, but Allardyce needs to win these 10 games, or he needs to at least get points out of all of them. Because if he doesn't, Hodgson's better than him. Even if we don't get that far in the World Cup that's coming up in Russia. I don't know how I feel about Allardyce being England manager. I want him to do well, I really do. I want English managers to do well with England. I don't like having foreign managers come in and manage our football teams. But if we're not going to win with English managers, we've got to look somewhere else. That's a big ask to say we're going to look somewhere else and get someone. But it might just come to that. Because what I'm seeing there is we're not breaking teams down that are putting men behind the ball, which is exactly what qualifiers are about for bigger teams. And England are still a bigger team, despite what people say. We need to, especially in this first set of games, so when we got a friendly compete against Spain, I think, and we've got some more qualifiers in November, we need to prove that we can take those teams apart successfully. When we're playing big teams like Spain, we need to prove that we're a force. And we can go and we can defend against them if it's away, and we can still defend on the break and attack when we need to. We need to be a whole team if we're going to do well in summer tournaments, which we never do. We haven't done well in the summer tournaments since '98. So we need to do something. It's got to change at some point. Anyway, guys, focus. Anyway, let me know down in the comments what you thought of the game. Maybe you think I'm right with some of the, I want to say accusations, with some of the comments that I've made on the game. You know, I'd like to have a chat with you, see what you think. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you and goodbye.